There's this moment where you realize some people can have one drink and be done, while others can't stop until the bottle's empty. You have a natural enough button. They don't. You enjoy the thing. They're consumed by it. You walk away easily. They're trapped. Why do some brains know when to stop, while others keep chasing the high no matter the cost? First, let's clear something up. You've probably heard the term addictive personality, like some people are just wired to get hooked. But here's the truth. An addictive personality is not a diagnosable disease. There isn't one single trait that leads to addiction. Instead, it's a collection of characteristics, environmental factors, and health conditions that make someone more prone to developing an addiction. Addiction is a disease that affects your brain and behaviors, resulting in a compulsive need for a substance or behavior despite negative consequences. It falls into two categories: misusing substances like drugs or alcohol, and excessively engaging in behaviors like shopping, screen time, gambling, sex, or food. But here's the key. Repeated use isn't automatically addiction. You're not addicted if you enjoy wine with dinner or occasionally buy a lottery ticket. Addiction is distinguished by your inability to control the behavior, difficulty going without it, intense cravings, and continued action despite negative consequences. So what actually makes someone vulnerable? Certain characteristics increase risk. These include being thrill-seeking, having attention deficit disorder, comfort with secrets or lying, desire for immediate gratification, difficulty with self-regulation, ease with risk-taking, early childhood trauma, exposure to drugs and alcohol, family history of addiction, impulsivity, mental health conditions like anxiety and depression, high sensitivity or nervousness, and obsessive behaviors. But here's the critical part. Not everyone with these traits will develop an addiction. Having some or all of these does not foretell your fate. Personal decisions, support networks, and other genetic and environmental factors affect the likelihood of addictive behaviors emerging. Now let's break down what addiction actually looks like. Some addictions develop quickly. Others progress over time, making it hard to identify when a passion has become unhealthy. Take shopping. Everyone needs to purchase items, but if you get an extreme high when you shop, there's potential this behavior could become addictive. Other signs? You need to keep buying things to maintain your mood, or your shopping habits are jeopardizing your career, budget, or relationships. Watch for these signs. Always wanting more. Feeling you must engage daily or several times a day. Financial problems. Spending money you can't afford. Inability to stop even when you want to. Increased tolerance, needing more to get the same effect. Intense cravings that block out other thoughts. Loss of control, even though you know it's causing problems. Loss of interest in hobbies or people. Neglecting responsibilities. Preoccupation, spending considerable time thinking about or recovering from the behavior. Risk-taking. Secrecy, hiding your behavior from others. Here's the painful truth. People with addiction are often the last to recognize they have a problem. Addiction is often isolating. For some, it's a self-medicated solution to underlying problems or trauma. Your brain learns to associate the substance or behavior with relief, reward, or escape. Over time, that association becomes stronger than your ability to choose otherwise. So why do some people have that enough button while others don't? It comes down to brain chemistry, genetics, environment, and learned behaviors. Some people's brains are more sensitive to dopamine, the reward chemical. When they engage in something pleasurable, their brain lights up intensely, creating a powerful drive to repeat the experience. Others have naturally balanced dopamine responses, making it easier to walk away. Add in factors like trauma, mental health struggles, or family history of addiction, and the risk multiplies. Here's the bottom line. Addiction isn't about weakness or lack of willpower. It's about a complex mix of biology, psychology, and environment. If you have that natural enough button, be grateful, but don't judge those who don't. And if you struggle to stop, know it's not your fault. But it is something you can address with the right support and treatment. Addiction is treatable. Recovery is possible. And recognizing the signs is the first step toward getting help.